What is up, people? Today we will be doing the maths paper 1 of 2021. We're gonna get 43 easy peasy marks. I'm gonna go through question 1 to question 7, skipping question 4 for some reason, because we can. Okay, so rubbing all that out, well, a majority of it. We're going to get started with question 1. Okay, given that x minus 1 is a factor of f of x, find the value of constant a. You must make your method clear, guys. Make it clear. These guys want it clear so they can mark it and do all their good stuff. So this one should be pretty simple. First of all, x minus 1 is equal to 0, so we get as x equal to 1. Pretty simple, guys. Nothing too hard yet. We know that it's a factor. So what does a factor mean? Factor means basically it's equal to 0. This equation is equal to 0. Ax cubed plus 10x squared minus 3ax minus 4 is equal to 0, guys. When it says that, it's equal to 0. So we substitute x minus 1 into x, each x making that. So 10, 1 squared minus 3. A1 minus 4 is equal to 0. Tidy that up a little bit. We get a plus 10 minus 3a minus 4 is equal to 0. Add up the digits. I don't know if that's right. Yeah, okay. Add up the digits. We get minus 2. A is equal to minus 6 equals 10 plus minus 4, that makes minus 6. No, that makes 6, and then we pop that bad boy over here, make it minus 6. A is equal to a beautiful number of 3. 3 is the magic number in this case, and it is in fact going to give you 3 marks too. Okay, so question number 2. Okay, given that f of x is equal to x squared, let me just do this real quick. X squared minus 4x plus 5. Express f of x in the form x plus a, or bracket, squared plus b, where a and b are integers to be found. The curve with equation f of x. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. This is not the concern right now. We'll do question A over here. This is a pretty fun one. If you're not going to get the marks, then I think you just need to do better, bro. X squared minus 4x plus 5. Okay, it wants us in this form, guys. Do not try to do anything too tricky. We know that this x squared minus 4x, we can take out the x, make it x plus 2 squared minus 4 plus 1. Sorry, I mean this is x minus 2 squared, and then we just tidy it up a little bit. X minus 2 squared. I don't know why I said plus 1. 5. That gives us plus 1, and that is our answer, guys. Easy 2 marks, bro. Come on, easy ones. Okay, now the curve with the equation f of x meets the y-axis at the point P. And then it's also telling us about this other guy as a minimum turning point at point Q. Okay, so this is really interesting. I think the best thing to do about it, this question, in this case, to find the coordinates of P and coordinates of Q, is to actually, first of all, draw it out. If you do not know, just draw it out, guys. Now we know it is a quadratic, so it'll most likely be like that. Hold on, it will most likely be like that, okay? Because it meets the x-axis, and now we just want to know what this coordinate is about, and we also want to know where the turning point is. Okay, so 2 feisty things we need to find out. In this case, the best thing to do is actually make everything x equal to 0, because if you look, we have f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 5 we're trying to find y if we make everything equal to 0 squared minus 4 0 plus 5. And the reason we make it 0 is because if you look at the graph over here, x is equal to 0. We got x0, x1, x2, things like that, yada yada. So we got to make x equal to 0. That gives us y equals to 5. Now that's great and all, but it's also asking for the coordinates. So we can't just leave it out as x is 5, y is equal to 5 and expect the flipping, the markers to mark the mark, you know what I mean? So it's going to be 0, 5. That's going to be the coordinate for you guys. Easy mark. And now we're not complete yet. We still have I. Don't want to forget that guy. If you look at what we first did with the coordinates, remember this will be the turning point, and then this will be the y. This is just something you have to know, guys. It's nothing crazy. Of course, you do have to flip the sign. So this will be 2, 1. This is just something you have to know. This keeps the same. This one, you flip the sign, and it gives you 2, 1, and this one 0, 5. Easy peasy. 2 marks. Khalas. Easy. Okay. Don't want to skip question 3 over here, because question 3 is another beautiful one. Right? You're getting all these beautiful marks, and you're thinking, wow, oh my gosh, I'm getting A star. And then you reach question 8, and then, it's all flops over there. So given that u1 plus 2 plus u3 is equal to 0, show that 3k squared minus 58k plus 240 is equal to 0. We're given this nice cheeky equation. We're given this nice cheeky hint as well. And, we have to find u2. Now, the way to find u2 is actually pretty simple. If we get u1 is equal to 2, and to get the u2, we get u1 plus 1. To get that, where u1 is over here, to get u2, we would have to do k minus 24 over u1. Okay? So u2 is equal to k minus 24 over u1. Well, that is equal to k minus 24 over 2. Well, that bad boy gives us k minus 12. Okay, and that is u2. So u2 is equal to k minus 12. u3, we would do the same thing. So u3, k minus 24 over u2, which is k minus 12. K minus 12. We just kind of leave it like that. You can't really do much to it. And now we pop it into the equation. Okay, so u1. So u1 plus 2u2 plus u3 is equal to 0. I'm going to go in a little bit of a different color here just to make it nice and neat. So we get 2, because that's u1, plus 2 k minus 12, and then plus u3, which is k minus 24 over k minus 12. Come on, work, man. Okay, and that is all equal to 0. Tidy that boy up a little bit. So we get 2 plus 2k minus 24 plus k minus 24 over k minus 12. We're going to get minus 22 plus 3k. So that's going to be plus 3k, and that's going to be minus 24 over k minus 12 is equal to 0. Now, do you see the dilemma here? It's a little bit of a dilemma. Now we got this, so what we're going to do is we're going to times it both sides by k minus 12, Now you can't really times that by 0 because it's just going to form 0, but the other side we can do things with that. So you know, that's going to be a minus 22. I'm just going to put the k over here. So 3k, k minus 12, minus 22, k minus 12, and that is equal to 24 because the k's cancel out. K minus 12, if it were to times that, it would cancel out with that, and then it would just be like, bye. So yeah, there we go. We get the bye over here. Right? That's equal to 0. Tidy that up again. K squared minus 36k minus 22k minus, what is it? 240. 240 minus 24 equal to 0. And now we're left with 3k, if we tidy that up again, minus 58k. And then, sorry, this minus times this minus makes a positive, my bad. And then, we do this is also 364. That then gives us plus 240. I do apologize, guys. And then there we go. That's our beautiful looking answer. You know, it's all looking shiny and stuff, and you know, it's all looking great. Oh, what? Can you see that? Oh my gosh, it's exactly the same. What? Crazy. I know. Hold your horses. I know. Okay, so we found all that out. Cool. First of all, let's circle M because we just got him. We deserve him. Hold on, we didn't get that one though. Okay, number B. Find the values of K given a reason for your answer. So we know that we found out what K is, which is always great. I'm going to write it down so we just don't have to keep scrolling. That is equal to that. It's a quadratic. We can just pop in calculator, pop in calc. And then we should get K as equal to 40 over 3. K is equal to 6. Okay, that's our answers for K, guys. Giving a reason for your answer. I mean, it doesn't really need any reason. It's just that. I don't know, but we're going to give us 2 marks because we do. And then find U3. So find U3. So remember that equation I was talking about right over here? U3 is equal to K minus 24 over K minus 12. Well, we can actually just sub K in now, which is pretty cool. We know that K is equal to like 6. We can just sub in 6. 6 minus 24. 6 minus 12. We get that equal to 10. Oh gosh, what happened there? What's going on? That's equal to 10. Boom. Shakalaka. Easy. Come on. This is like what? This is like full marks already. I mean, I'm shedding a bit of a tear right now. You know what I mean? Just looking at this. I mean, it's tearful. I'm tearful. You know what I mean? So we're going to go straight to question 5. There is no question 4. There is no question 4. Okay. So this is a cool ass company is doing this cool thing where it's making a profit. Wow, what a cool company. It's made a profit in its first year of trading. That's pretty insane. A model for the future trading predicts that the yearly profit will increase by 8% each year, so that the yearly profit will form a geometric sequence. Oh my god, what the hell? Hint. Oh my god, what? Show that the profit for year 3 will be 23,328. So it's made its profit in the first year. So what we need to do, it's also increasing by 8%, guys. It's all in the words. It's all in the words. It's not in my head. It's in the words. 20,000 times, because it's been the first year, 1.08, and we do 1.08 because it's 8% increase, right? We went from 100% to an 8% increase, so that's going to be 108%. get that to decimal places, you get 1.808. And it's, so they've done their first year already. God, they've done their first year already. Now they're on their third year, and we do that, and then we should get 23328. Oh my god, what? It's the same thing, dude. Easy, 1 mark. Number B, I'm not just happy with 1 mark. I want all the marks. You know, I'm hungry. I'm like Pac-Man. I need them. You know what I mean? Find the first year when the profit will exceed 65,000. Oh gosh, you know, that's quite a lot of money, you know. So we already know that the first year is already given to us, and we can make this kind of like equation to show, because normally it would be 3, right? But because it's already told us that it's done that in first year, if it was year 0, it would have been just 20,000 times 1.08 to the power of 3. But no, it's year 1. You sticking with me here? So it's 20,000 times 1.082, because it's already finished the first year. So you got to think about it outside the box a little bit. And then that, they want it greater than 65,000. And now what our goal is to find the yearly profit. We know N is the number of years, right? So we need to work out the number of years where it exceeds 65,000. Okay, now simple things already. We can just divide that by that, which gives us 1.08 n minus 1. That is greater than 3.25. Okay, and now we log both sides. So log in both sides to drop the power down, drop this all down. We shall log both sides, n minus 1, log 1.08, and make sure to log 3.25 as well, 3.25. Okay, sweet. Now we can divide the logs together, giving us n minus 1 is greater than log 3.25 over log 1.08, which in turn gives us an answer of n minus 1 is greater than 15.3. Move that 1 to the other side, giving us n is greater than 16.3. And now it's asking for a year. So it's asking for a year. Now the thing is, with the year, you got to make it a number, like a proper number. So n is equal to 17. Because you can't have 17.3 of a year, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So there we go. Boom, boom, boom. 3 marks. And I can happily circle that, because, or you can also happily circle that unless you're watching the video. And it's a bit of a sticky one. You need to be doing it yourself, guys. It's called active recall. I don't know what I'm waffling about. But we ball. Find the total profit for the first year, just because this is important. First year, first 20 years of trading, giving your answers to the nearest 1,000 pounds. So this requires a formula that I believe or do not believe is already in the formula book. Now, take my word for a grain of salt. You know, it's not the most accurate information that I am sharing with you right now, but there is an equation where it's a1 minus r n over 1 minus r. Okay, we sub in the values, 20,000, that being the profit from first year, and then we pop in 1 minus 1.08, that's the increase, that's the percentage, and we put in the years. So this is the years. So it's asking for the first 20 years, where it's nearest 1,000, and then we divide that by the same number. So 1 minus 1.08, and we do that, so it gives us 915239. To profit, giving your answer to the nearest 1000, that should be 915,000 pounds, 0.00. There we go, that's the answer. Boom, another 2 marks for free. Easy. I mean, I'm telling you, this is all for free. Okay, so now we're on question